Here we go.
10.
Hydrogen burn-off igniters initiated. 7, 6, 5. 4-stage engine start. 3, 2, 1. Boosters in ignition. And liftoff of Artemis 1. We rise together back to the moon and beyond.
Today I'm going to speedrun Skyrim, but if anybody in my Twitch chat types spawn bears, then there is a 1 in 50 chance that it will instantly spawn 10 bears into my game. And there are over 100 items and enemies that they can spawn like this, including dragons, cows, beds, barrels, swords, cheese, and of course, human hearts. Today I'm going to speedrun Skyrim, but if anybody in my Twitch chat types spawn bears, then there is a 1 in 50 chance that it will instantly spawn 10 bears into my game. And there are over 100 items and enemies that they can spawn like this, including dragons, cows, beds, barrels, swords, cheese, and of course, human hearts. Oh. With this mod, I'm going to make a new file and race to beat the first dragon of the game. Normally this takes speedrunners about 15 minutes, but with this mod, Twitch chat can spawn me tons of helpful items, so I'll be much faster. So I started a new file. I booted up the mod, and the speedrun starts when I get control of my character in 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Let's run it.
Spawning cheese.
Ooh, I'll take some of that. That's actually really helpful because I can heal. Keep it helpful for right now while we get through the intro. I wait for him to shoot the dragon breath, then we jump out the window. Very nice. Okay, easy so far.
Spawning rugsto munch on.
Thank you for the rugs. Chat. That was great.
Spawning armor for hell.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Spawning trolls because who have
No.
everywhere. Spawning trolls.
Hold off on like actual enemies for right now, please. Fuck. Okay, we're back at the beginning.
Spawning bears because I'm home.
Oh,
Merry
Jesus
Christmas.
Christ. I'm enjoying these friendly helpers. Keep that up. Oh, there are eggs.
Spawning broomstow, clean this mess. Spawning elder scroll.
Oh, the elder scroll.
Spawning
All right, we win. Tomatoes, thank you.
Spawning werewolves.
No, don't spawn goddamn Okay, wait, are those dogs or werewolves?
Spawning cheese nuts. Got him.
Fucking got him. I could have sworn that he said werewolves. No. Today I'm going to speedrun Skyrim, but if anybody in my Twitch chat types spawn bears, then there is a 1 in 50 chance that it will instantly spawn 10 bears into my game. And there are over 100 items and enemies that they can spawn like this, including dragons, cows, beds, barrels, swords, cheese, and of course, human hearts. Oh. With this mod, I'm going to make a new file and race to beat the first dragon of the game. Normally, this takes speedrunners about 15 minutes, but with this mod, Twitch chat can spawn me tons of helpful items, so I'll be much faster. So I started a new file. I booted up the mod, and the speedrun starts when I get control of my character in 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Let's run it.
Spawning cheese, cheese, cheese,
Ooh,
cheese.
I'll take some of that. That's actually really helpful because I can heal. Keep it helpful for right now while we get through the intro. I wait for him to shoot the dragon breath, then we jump out the window. Very nice. Okay, easy so far.
Spawning rugsto munch on.
Thank you for the rugs, chat. That was great.
Spawning armor for help.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Spawning trolls because who has
No.
everywhere. Spawning trolls.
Hold off on like actual enemies right now, please. Fuck. Okay, we're back at the beginning.
Spawning bears because I'm home.
Oh,
Merry
Jesus
Christmas.
Christ. I'm enjoying these friendly helpers. Keep that up. Oh, there are
Spawning
eggs.
broomstow, clean this mess. Spawning elder scroll.
Oh, the Elder Scroll.
Spawning
Alright, we win. Tomatoes, thank you.
Spawning werewolves. Spawning
No, don't spawn goddamn were. Okay, wait, are those dogs or werewolves?
Spawning cheese nuts. Got him.
Fucking got him. I could have sworn
Spawning
he said
dragons.
werewolves. No, dude, the dragons slow the game down so much.
You are muted. Spawning parkser.
I'm not muted. Okay.
Spawning sweet rolls.
Hold off. Okay, we're good. Oh, we got sweet rolls. Can I request to the chat? Can you airdrop some cabbages, please?
Spawning teeth HMM. Time for your dentist. Spawning mud crab. Oh, by the way, the rest of this is just a test.
Okay, there's a lot going on right now. All right, there's a lot of cabbages. I think we're actually through the initial section. In just under 10 minutes, we got to Helgen Keep, which is like 100 feet from the starting spot. Now Rayloff is going to escort us through the dungeon. Okay, unbound my hands.
Spawning dragons. Spawning cheese nuts.
Wait,
got him.
Okay, a lot of cheese. Hold off a second. I need to get my hands unbound. So let me.
Spawning chair steak a seat. Spawning cheese because I cheese.
Okay, I need him to get the chairs out of here. I need him to unbind my hands. There we go.
Spawning dragons get wrecked.
No! Fuck.
Spawning beds.
Okay, thank you for the beds. Wait, can I just sleep in these?
Spawning
Wait, you pushed me out? Hold on.
Use protection.
You pushed me out of the room. The dragons actually let me clip through the room.
Spawning chickens. Spawning mammoths because they're gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yes, they are.
Spawning sweet rolls.
You can't do a dragon mammoth combo, man. And then you can't apologize to me with sweet rolls. Okay.
Spawning crowns. You dropped this king.
Thank you. Very kind of you.
Spawning mud crab scan. You spawning.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I forgot there's Mr. Krabs. I think I can get past him, though. No, I think it's too much. And we move. I'm going to quick save here.
Spawning ovens. Quick jump in the oven.
No, okay, the ovens are gigantic, and I can't use them right now. Wait until I'm like in a town.
Spawning toast nuts. Haha, got him.
So many toes. Dude, I don't. Oh, armor. Armor's actually helpful. No, okay, this is bad. I can't sleep right now. I cannot sleep. I'm using the. Wait, I picked up the armor. Why didn't it work? Okay.
Spawning dragons. Raw. Did I scare you? Spawning dragons.
Okay. All right. That's a lot of shit. Yes, close, please. It turns out that if Twitch chat spawns too many dragons, the game just crashes. So I reduced the number of dragons that are spawned from 10 down to 2. Chat, remember, you have all sorts of wonderful things that you can spawn besides fucking trolls. Have you ever wanted your very own cups? Well, now you can have them. Just type spawn cups with a nice message. Have you ever wanted soup? We've got soup. It's like green pea soup or something. It doesn't look very good, but you can have 10 of them. Do you want snouts? We've got snouts. Do you want human hearts? Do you need a heart transplant? I have an announcement. The game crashed, but I just purchased a new home, and I do need some housewarming gifts. I mean, we got nothing right now. No furniture. The place is completely empty. I would love some gifts, chat. And we don't need trolls or dragons. So we're actually making good.
Spawning bears because they are quite.
We don't need bears for the new house.
System is rigged. Spawning
Who puts bears in their house?
Spawning dragons.
Okay.
Spawning beds. Here's some beds for your home.
Thank you. That's very kind. I just need to get these dragons out of the house first.
Spawning dragon sits. A housewarming gift.
I don't want them. Get them out. This game does not like what we're doing to it. This time for sure.
For the love of chat, please make it less likely to work.
We're gonna be fine. I don't need it. Ooh, tomatoes. Wait, is that a tomato or a heart? Oh, those are hearts. Shit. Hold on. No, the shelves trap me. I can't do that. I can't do shit in here.
Spawning axes because Doug
Oh
is
my God.
evading taxes.
Okay, that's
Spawning
not what-
cheese fist babby.
Okay, the axes were helpful, thank you. Okay, we got a lot of hearts and...
Spawning flute
and
so that
gems.
you can play a heartfelt tune
Oh,
while you
flutes.
die.
I'm quick
Spawning
saving?
human hearts for the economy.
There's
Spawning
so-
emeralds finally.
where did you
They
guys
put my
get all these
favorite
hearts?
Pokemon game. Spawning Iron needed
I don't like how many hearts there are. There are
Spawning shelves Lolalol soft block.
No. Okay. It turns out that if Twitch chat spawns too many bookshelves, it actually traps me forever in a sea of knowledge. So we're going to turn that from 10 bookshelves down to 3.
Spawning jugs, let me see those jugs.
Okay, those are
Spawning
nice
soup,
looking jugs.
Spawning dragons,
Let's-
spawning dragons, spawning dragons,
Okay.
spawning dragons, spawning dragons.
Nice troll.
Spawning dragons.
Wait, that actually spawned dragons. Let's move on. Lever.
Spawning helmets.
Ooh, actually I could use the helmet. Thank you.
Spawning party clothes.
Ooh, actually, I will take party
Vampires
clothes.
for my dad to come back.
And sweet rolls, this is great.
Spawning
Oh, God.
Some weird
That's a
meat.
lot of bugs.
Spawning because I have a
Okay,
bone.
at least they have cabbage.
Spawning sweet roll CM yum.
Oh, sweet rolls. Maybe I can...
Spawning barrels. Spawning dragons. Get my other messages.
Maybe I
spoken.
might be able to jump past them.
Spawning 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 my heart because we
Okay,
love you.
alright, I don't... Oh, wait, I'm through! Wait, what the fuck? Alright, we're making progress.
Spawning dragons.
This is so fast right now. There's a
Spawning
lot of
bears
spiders.
because
There's like
pups are
thousands of
spawning
spiders in here.
bears.
Okay, we actually got
Spawning
through all that.
bears.
Jesus
Spawning
Christ.
dragons because this stream needs more sex appeal.
You've completely blocked the passageway with dragon statues.
Spawning cheese. Spawning chicken.
Making progress. Quick saving here.
Spawning maps so you can figure out where the fuck you're going.
Thank you. I'm actually making really good progress right now. Keep the helpful things coming. Cabbages. Send me cabbages.
Spawning buckets for all that
Okay, or
have
buckets.
man.
Buckets are fine too.
Spawning ski. Spawning
No, not trolls, not trolls, not trolls. Hey,
Spawning
Jesus.
sweet
Okay, the dragon
rolls.
pushed the trolls. We're good. And now
Spawning meals to protect
I ate the
precious
pie and the
WC.
cabbages you gave me for health, and I'm dead.
With most value menus, more cheese means spending more cheddar. But Taco John's Valuest menu isn't most value menus. Now get our Nacho Crunch Burrito with chicken for just $3. Or get it with beef for just $2. Only on the Valuest menu at Taco John's.
I'm actually like pretty far in at this point.
Spawning shields.
Spawning
Oh, the shields are great.
Spawning anvil.
That's a table. All right, this is the final room. We just have to get past this bear. He's kind of like a mini boss.
Gar, gar, gar. Spawning dogs woof woof.
As long
Change
as
it to
he doesn't kill us,
100.
we're good. I think he's fighting Mr. Krabs. Where'd the bear go? Oh, he's back there.
Spawning
Yeah, okay, the skeletons will take care of him.
Jesus,
there are
These
so
should not
many
be able to fly.
Okay, and that's the end. Let's go.
Spawning
Let's go.
dragons.
No. Okay,
Spawning
it didn't freeze.
emeralds for the villagers.
Yeah,
Spawning
let's grab some
bones
emeralds.
because spawning arrows for
Goats?
helmets. I love you,
This is-
grandson.
I'm almost there. Let's just go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. And after a brisk 40 minutes, we're through the tutorial dungeon. I think we left Rayloff behind in there. I'm sure he'll be fine. Anyways, now let's head over to Bleak Falls Barrow to find the Dragon Stone. Okay, guys, we are in a town. Be respectful. Only spawn helpful things for River Run, please. All right, I'm gonna go into the store. I'm gonna get a couple healing potions. All right, I'm gonna take all his stuff. Take the cheese.
Spawning forks your fork.
Okay, yeah, have some for.
Spawning
Give him payment.
frostbite spider sisters. Spawning
I hope you
bears.
enjoy your spiders, sir. Shit. Onward, let's go. Okay, there are wolves chasing. Could you guys spawn something to take care of this wolf? He's being a little bit pesky.
Spawning dogs, Dougie doggy.
Okay, the dogs actually should fight the
Spawning
wolf.
werewolves,
That should
good
work.
luck
Oh, okay,
surviving.
no, too much.
Spawning dogsto, give the wolf
okay,
a
the dogs
friend.
and the wolf.
Spawning maps because you're quite clearly lost.
No, I'm not. And after covering the landscape with animals and toes, we're into Bleak Falls Barrow, which is where we're really gonna start saving time. Here's what I'll say. I'm feeling a little bit too confident. Give me your fucking worst. Not dragons and mammoths, because that crashes the game.
Spawning werewolves.
Uh-oh.
Spawning werewolves, this is very loud. Spawning werewolves, find me.
It's werewolf. We got it. We got it.
Spawning werewolves.
Okay, I'm on a horse. I'll stay safely on the horse while this frostbite spider dies.
Spawning trolls.
It's dead. Okay, so now I get out and I go through here.
Spawning Toso, we have enough parts to make a full human. Spawning
Okay, I
Fishko,
have
stop
the golden
world.
claw. We're good to go. No, I think I soft locked. Yeah, it's not having a great time. Now, at this point, Twitch chat has spawned hundreds of things into this dungeon. The game is now running at like 4 FPS and crashing every couple of seconds, at which point it has occurred to me that this might, like just might, go faster with less spawning. So I proposed that we could put the Twitch chat into slow mode to slightly reduce the frequency of the messages. And Twitch chat thought that would be rigged.
Spawning shelves in protest. Spawn shelves in protest. Spawn shelves in protest.
Don't spawn fucking
in.
shelves.
Protest spawn
It
shelves.
can barely
in
load
protest.
the
Spawn
file.
shelves
It
in
can barely
protest.
open the
Spawn
game.
shelves in protest. Your giveaway walls.
Okay, just hold off on the shelves for a second so I can get through this.
Spawning shelves in protest.
Shit.
Dude, the shelves are like an impenetrable barrier if you could hold off a little bit. Why don't you spawn cabbages as a protest? Cabbages, wouldn't that be awesome? We would totally epically troll Doug.
Spawning ovens in protest.
No, the ovens!
Spawning werewolves
Okay.
in protest.
No! What am I supposed to do when the whole dungeon is covered with ovens and shelves? I run forward before anything can spawn.
Spawning werewolves in protest. Spawning werewolves Merry Christmas.
No!
Spawning bed so I can sleep with your mom in protest. Spawning
Shut
buckets.
up.
Spawning shelves, but that
No, no.
sounds like a you problem.
No, 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 not the
Cabbages
shelves.
So
I was
you
doing
can
so
touch
good.
Grass. Spawning drums bang 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 bang.
You don't have to make the drum noises.
Bang bang bang.
Okay, let's go ahead and speed this up. I can barely tell what's going on. There's lots of protest werewolves, a lot of the game crashing, lots of speed running until I'm finally at the end of floor number 1. Yes, we got through. Let's go. Okay, we're at floor 2. Okay, I have a proposition. I know you guys have been protesting. What if I make...
Spawning werewolves there wolves and here wolves. Spawning werewolves.
It's gonna be a lot of werewolves. Now, Twitch chat is still protesting about these slightly slower messages. It is causing me a lot of problems, so I decided to make a deal. If they were okay with the slightly slower messages, then I would add in new NPCs that they can spawn, including Cicero, Balgroof, Sheogorath, Maik, Fondle, Dragon Priest, and Sonic, who's like a mage, I think, and now this run is really gonna speed up. This is the second floor of the dungeon. We just gotta get to the end.
Sonic's the Hedgehog.
Okay, that's actually really helpful. We just have to get to the end, and then... There's the final boss. I grabbed the dragon stone and we shit. We grab the dragon stone. We get out of here. Very doable.
Spawning fondles in protest.
Fondle can actually help me. Fondle, will you come with me? Can you train me to be better at archery?
What I know.
He's just all right. He's just training. Oh, I don't have any money. Can you guys give me money?
Spawning chairs.
Okay. Well, at least Fondle has something to sit on. Wait, can I sit?
Spawning werewolves vine goods. Spawning wedding dresses
Shit, all right,
because
let's
my
go.
11th wife divorced me and
Not a
my
sound on
mom
the
selfies.
Stop with the werewolves! You blocked the path with statues. Can you spawn shelves? Maybe I can climb on the shelves over the pathway.
Spawning shelves.
Thank you. Okay, no, you trapped me.
Spawning wedding dresses for when I marry your mom. I am to marry your mom after our passionate love affair.
What was that about my mom? Okay, bear, moth, owl, put in the claw.
Spawning wedding dresses. I am so happy
I'm not getting,
for you
I'm not
and
getting
Parks
fucking
are.
married to the
Spawning
boss.
bears,
We
bear,
gotta
moth,
keep
owl.
moving.
Spawning Sonics.
Okay, the Sonics might help clear a path. This is fine. We're almost at the boss. Get ready with some spawns. And now we're in the final boss room. We gotta kill that Draugr and steal the Dragon Stone.
Spawning Jesus Christ. Spawning werewolves. Because
No, not the
werewolves. Spawning swords.
Well, I don't know if the werewolves.
Sonic.
Okay, this guy.
Spawning mud crabs. Spawning werewolves.
Okay, we're good on werewolves.
Spawning Balgroup Charles.
Let's get him.
Allen. Spawning cups
wait.
because he looked dehydrated. Spawning
Draugr overlord, we got the
bees
Dragon Stone.
dogs.
That's what we need. Let's get the hell out of here.
Spawning Sonics. Gotta go fast. Spawning mammoths.
All right, Sonics, you take care of this. We're out.
Spawning toes. Sorry if these are wet. They were in my mouth.
And we're out! Bleak Falls Barrows done in under 2 hours, which means we're nearing the end of the speedrun. So I went to the bathroom. Twitch chat spawned hundreds of tables into a gigantic table tower thing, and then we headed off to Whiterun. The speedrun continues. Ready, set, go! Okay, never mind. We are back in Riverwood.
Spawning dragons. My wife divorced me because I look like a dragon dragging these nuts on your trolls. Them
Shut up.
Got him.
Okay, we are at Whiterun. We got to get into the city walls and talk to Balgroup, who will start the dragon quest, and then we go kill the dragon. The speedrun's done. It turns out that Whiterun... Oh, shit, I need a key? It's actually locked. Normally, the guards would let you in, but they're distracted by all the dragons and shit, and even if you kill one of the guards, they don't have a key. I think we're gonna need a table tower into the city. Okay, I need lots of tables. Lots of tables. We're jumping in. So Twitch chat made me another gigantic table tower to jump over the walls. Can I jump into the city? Yeah, we can go ahead. We did it! We made it to Whiterun! But that just killed me from fall damage. Even spawning Balgroup outside of the city walls doesn't work because his other NPCs aren't actually there. Then somebody pointed out that the companion, Rhea, does have a key to the city, and she's probably out somewhere in Twitch chat's field of dragons and vampires. So I headed back into their death field, searched hundreds of bodies until I found Rhea's body, grabbed her key, and made it back to the city gates in just under 30 minutes.
Spawning giant sticks in your mouth.
Got him. Now this here is the actual hard part, because to advance the questline, I have to go to the palace and talk to Jarl Balgroup and his friends for 3 straight minutes without them fighting anything, which means that for the quest to work, we have to go a full 3 minutes without Twitch chat spawning a single enemy. And that means that all hope is lost.
Only at Vanguard, you're more than just an investor, you're an owner. That means your priorities are ours too. Our retirement tools and advice can help you leave a legacy for the ones you love. That's the value of ownership.
Wake up, Achievers. This is a next level bed for next level you.
Visit sleepnumber.com to shop now.
Or was it? Just maybe. Twitch chat could be convinced to hold off making enemies for a few minutes if I offered them another deal. Okay, what if there's a big picture of cabbages on the screen? Eh? Yeah? Bet you want to think about cabbages now. No deal. Here's my pitch. If you guys just spawn vegetables and furniture and get us through the quest starting, once we go fight the dragon, I will try doing a 100% chance of your message spawning something. Shake on it? Deal. Twitch chat agreed to the deal, and so the Great Cabbage speedrun began.
Spawning trolls. We need oxygen.
No. Peaceful route attempt number 2. Cabbages, vegetables, let's go.
Spawning table troll.
Deal. Twitch chat agreed to the deal, and so the Great Cabbage speedrun began.
Spawning trolls. We need oxygen.
No. Peaceful route attempt number 2. Cabbages, vegetables, let's go.
Spawning table stables are cabbages,
Okay.
right?
These are
Spawning
not...
cabbages disguised as gorillas.
Okay. Guys, the Jarl just bought his new house. He needs housewarming gifts. Can you please get him something nice for his new home? I've heard he loves cabbage.
Spawning wine.
Wine is good. Everybody loves wine as a homecoming gift.
Spawning goats.
Goats are fine.
Spawning cabbages. Spawning wine. Spawning cows. Spawning cheese.
Good.
Spawning cows. Spawning elder scroll.
There's an Elder Scroll above Balgroup. This is all
Spawning
fine.
chairs for sale chairs.
Spawning
in the
cabbage
future
chairs
because
in the
USA.
Okay, this is great. This is great. Keep up the chairs.
Tables.
Chairs, tables, these are all good.
Spawning bedstow goes spawning cabbages.
Okay, we have enough. I have enough beds. We have enough beds.
Come, let's go find Farengar.
Okay, we actually got through. Now I've turned in the Dragonstone. There's just one more conversation to get through here. So I asked Twitch chat to whip out every human heart that they've been saving until now. Give me some hearts.
Spawning werewolves, but they are in heat. Spawning cheese.
No.
The
werewolves will end it. I need a lot of human hearts.
Spawning human hearts.
Human hearts. More human hearts. We need to get through this conversation. Lots of human hearts.
Spawning skooma.
Wait, hold on. I know why this has been a problem. There we go. Now are you motivated, chat?
Spawning hagravens.
Nope, it's not a heart. I know a lot of you have been holding out. You've been keeping hearts from me. Check in your couch cushions. Check behind in the cupboard behind your peanut butter. See if you have any extra human hearts that you can donate.
Spawning human hearts. My heart beats for you, Doug.
Oh, that's so sweet. Here, have a heart, Mr. Groove. Okay, he's asking me for help. This could be it. Yes. Quest, yes.
Spawning human hearts. These guys.
There's hearts, there's toads. Yes, we're good.
good.
Okay, that's it. They are finally done talking, and that means that the main dragon is gonna spawn outside. So I ran out of the palace, through the city, and out across the death fields towards the western watchtower. Completed meet Irleth near the... There's the dragon! There's the dragon! Okay, we finally fucking did it! And, as per my promise to Twitch chat, I changed the mod for the final battle of the speedrun. Now, every single message will spawn things. That dragon is fucked. Pick your weapon of choice. That dragon right out there, we gotta kill him.
Bugsy, guess I am the
Go! Alright, kill the dragon, chat! Okay, how do we know which one's the dragon? There's a lot of them now. Does anybody know if the dragon died? Never mind, Skyrim is fucked. So I toned it back to a 1 in 25 spawn chance per message. That's still twice as fast as it was before. Now it's time for the best spawning of our lives.
Spawning werewolves finding.
Jesus. All right, here's the dragon. I'll run next to him, then you spawn stuff.
Spawning Teethy borrowed these from
I'll
my
get close.
family.
All right, go, get stuff. All right, Sonic will get him.
Spawning books, try spawning Skyrim.
Sonic, go! All right, I'm doing cheese. I'm eating the cheese wheels you got me earlier. Shigorath and Sonic will probably kill him. The dude's already half health. Let's go! Wait, this is ready. Time! Sonic did it! 3 hours, 27 minutes. Let's fucking go, dude! Wow, lightning fast. I'd like to see a speedrunner beat that. No fucking shot.
Spawning pies because I love to cream pie your mom.
This is by far the most fucked up I've ever seen Skyrim. You know what? I think we did good. I think Skyrim is better off with us having been here. You're welcome. And that's how I speedran the first dragon of Skyrim in only 3.5 hours. Although, I think we killed like 30 other dragons accidentally. But anyways, to celebrate this last place speedrun, I went over to Riften and I got married to the love of my life, Sonic.
Spawning party clothes. Spawning dragon priests.
Dragon priests love going to weddings. I think the wedding failed. Damn it, Sonic ruins my wedding again! God damn it! It's the worst wedding ever!
snail, $30. Then no, this is
Mr. Loomis.
what the fuck?
Hello and welcome to the shit show that is me trying to beat Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition with all the enemies and all the bosses turned into Gwens. To make this run possible, I used the Dark Souls enemy randomizer by Reichenvalles and followed the creator's recommendation of allowing only Gwens to replace all the enemies and the bosses. It's really pretty simple. There were some enemies that couldn't be randomized, including the whiffs, certain NPCs, and vile parasites. In any case, I couldn't do much about it since I couldn't program the mod myself, so if you think this invalidates the run, you can fix the mod and run it yourself. Getting right into the run, I named myself Gwyn and chose the Bandit class for what I thought would be the highest damage output. See, early on, my strategy was basically to get good and parry every possible attack from Gwyn and riposte with the highest possible damage that I could get out of the starting equipment. I wanted to minimize the amount of parries I would have to perform in order to lower the threshold of how perfect I would need to play. For those of you who haven't seen a randomized run before, even though this run can hardly be called that, one of the greatest things about it is that it tries to force the randomized replacements into the cutscenes. Because Gwyn is a smaller model, most of the replacements are actually comprehensible instead of being polygon atrocities that engulf the world and try to send it back to the void. Immediately upon gaining control of my character, I was blinded by a bright orange light that would be a staple of this entire playthrough. I walked past the non-hostile T-posing Gwens and lit the first bonfire without any issues. While trying to ignore the voices in my head telling me to stop this torturous run before I became too invested, I observed two things. As I mentioned a couple sentences ago, Gwyn emits a painfully bright light from his greatsword. The benefit of this is that I can see that light through the walls, meaning I could track Gwyn and anticipate his movements before he one-shot me. In addition to this, Gwyn is also a loud motherfucker. This meant even if I couldn't see him, I could still hear his swamp-sloshing boots from miles away. After getting my ass slapped by multiple Gwens in the boss room, I made it to the second bonfire. Now, in order to have any chance of survival, I had to run as fast as possible to the doorway and parry Gwyn. If I was too slow, Gwyn would either hit me with his jump slash or trap me in this room. Fortunately, one of the most exploitable mechanics of the Gwyn AI is that 99% of the time, he will attempt to jump slash you if you are a certain distance away from him and he is aggroed. Because Gwyn's aggro range is absolutely massive, this guarantees that he will always lead with the same move, cutting down the variability and the strategic planning needed for most of the areas in the game. After a painfully long time, I finally got a parry and got my weapons. I should mention that, surprisingly, not every attack is going to one-shot me. If an attack is far enough away from me, it will do less damage or even no damage, but it'll still usually stagger me regardless. Now that I had my weapons, I was able to see what kind of hell I'd be dealing with. Okay, let's do some math here. Parrying Gwyn with my battle axe did 68 damage. Gwyn has 4,185 HP, so divided by 68, that comes out roughly to 62 parries needed in order to kill him. 62 parries is one thing, but 62 parries with most of Gwyn's attacks being one-shots is fucking ridiculous. Especially if you include the possibility of missing riposte because of some random ass bullshit. Even if I'm lucky enough to survive a hit, drinking Estus before he winds up another attack is a pretty hard task to accomplish. In other words, this basically became a no-hit or like a one-hit run. But I was still foolishly, optimistic at this point in the run.
Hey everyone! Before we start today's video, I've got some crazy news for you. This month, Raid Shadow Legends is turning 3 years old! Can you believe that? You can also find me in game under the name JonTron Show. Just click the link in the description and I'll see you there. I'm not doing well, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but I ate a lot of fried chicken in that last episode we did here. We had to do a lot of takes too, and frankly, in the end, it made me very sick and unhealthy. I tried to wash it down with some edible chalk, but it didn't work. What the fuck? There's nothing edible about this! In fact, turns out it's the chalk that really did it. Yeah, it was a chalk. Yeah, it's terminal. Don't you understand? I've got to find someone who can make me healthy again. And I totally haven't done this video idea like 5 times before. You know, looking at this track record right here all of a sudden, it seems clearly to point to one thing. Health advice from celebrities does not work, okay? And clearly, my health insurance company caught wind of what I was doing with my body in regards to that, which is why they sent me this nice folder showing me that, well, you could say my options have become a little constrained. American healthcare, am I right? This would not have happened had I lived in Denmark! Good news is, though, in this country, you get what you pay for, and I've got the best plan on the market. They were kind enough to print me up a whole 4 people who are still in network and desperate enough to take my money. So, you know, I've got my research cut out for me. Let's not delay. Who's number 1? Michael Shane. Michael's spelled with a Y. That's a little untrustworthy, but he's got a sort of honest-looking face. It's good enough for me. Let's see what he's got.
You can feel his childlike presence.
We're in for some shit today, aren't we? Okay, I know we've done this whole health guru thing before, but that was nothing compared to the real winners I've got to show you today. You ain't seen anything like this before, trust me. This is alternative medicine. It's not your grandpappy's mainstream Gwyneth Paltrow Skynet microchip tracking ring, okay? It's fringe stuff. So let's get to our first contestant, shall we? Michael Shane, a man who claims to be able to time warp gems into his stomach and then throw them up, and somehow that's supposed to do something for you, even if it happens. Okay, let's look this guy up. Michael Shane. I don't know, who spells Michael like this? Here it is. Michael Shane, physical mediumship. Reverend, well, I don't know if Rev stands for Reverend, but I'm gonna assume that. Explore the depths of truth inside your, all right, dude. Make your thing scroll slower, I'm trying to learn. Reverend Michael, fuck's sake, I can't even read. Reverend Michael Shane, spiritual teacher and transphysical phenomena, at least make it easy to read if you're gonna make it scroll this quick. Spiritual teacher and transphysical phenomena medium. You got that? That's what he is. Okay.
To the ones who give it their all, our promise is to give you our all. High quality products and support.
Okay, about Michael Shane, here he is. The man in question. Reverend Michael Shane is a certified physical medium of the S&P. Don't you gotta basically change your acronym if it's just straight up got ass in caps on it? Just saying. Oh, we got a quote from him here. I believe everything that has been taught to me can be taught to others if they're willing to learn. Fair statement, I think. Okay, this is all getting a bit complicated. Why don't we let the man speak for himself? Take it away, Reverend.
My name is Michael Shane, and I'm what you would call a trans-physical phenomena medium, which means I'm able to bring through using the energies of ectoplasm.
Oh, you should have said so from the outset. That's a dog whistle for all the loons in the audience to start paying attention. Why are we talking about ectoplasm? What's gonna happen next? Is Slimer from Ghostbusters gonna pop up? I don't get it. He's going for all these, like transmedium, vibration, ectoplasm. It just doesn't fit, doesn't have the ring.
Physical objects from an adamant like gemstones.
Like gemstones, can I grab you with that? Forget the other stuff, sparkly, you like that?
He has amazing abilities. You can feel his childlike presence.
Yeah, no, that's how I would describe it too. His childlike presence. He's just like a little boy. I mean, at least they matched it with a perfect clip there. They're like, what, you need the childlike presence, B-roll? Oh yeah, I'll just wait, I'll get that in there.
I think the man has just a very strong intuition.
You comfortable? We're doing an interview here. This is constitutionalist. That's what they chose to represent him? I'm here just to make sure that this accords with the ratified amendments and such, and the Bills of Rights. Oh, the throwing up of the diamonds and the jewels? Oh no, I am only interested in that at a perfunctory level. I love the Patriots shirt. It really brings it all together.
He, I feel, has been given a gift that's able to really transmit to a lot of many different people.
I absolutely love Michael Shane just casually standing around talking in the background here. I don't even know how that man keeps his center of mass. Look at that devilish dog back there just chatting up that cutie. You just know he's dropping a couple. Yeah, I do like gemstones. You ever heard of ectoplasm?
You can make sure I don't have anything on my body.
At first I'd like you to just pretend you're a cop. I'm just into this. No, officer, I don't have anything that'll poke you or stick you. Let's get a nice close-up on that. Beautiful. People train their whole lives to get footage like this. I mean, look at what we're looking at here. I'm just into this. No, officer, I don't have anything that'll poke you or stick you. Let's get a nice close-up on that. Beautiful. People train their whole lives to get footage like this. I mean, look at what we're looking at here. This is important. Otherwise, you wouldn't have zoomed in on it. There seems to be some bit rate. That seems to be a void of nothing. I'm pretty sure there was something before he zoomed in that wasn't nothing, but looks like, well, what's that? Some unevolved banana, South American bananas, like those brown ones. Maybe it could be Michael Shane's fingers. I don't really remember what happened at this point before we zoomed in. Finally, someone's shutting him the fuck up. This has got so much amateur magician act energy. That's not helping the cause here. If you're supposedly warping in things from different realms, the duct tape seal is not really what's gonna sell me. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely. What was that? Oh, I believe the man is in pain. That's where the belief ends, but I believe the man is struggling. Oh, the divinity. Yeah, I'd pay to see this, definitely. No, I'm sold. Get me, does he have tour dates?
But do not move forward.
Was it worth it, Mike? Would you swallow that $2.99 bag of mixed gems from Amazon Basics again? I know you would. And just to be clear, they put the tape on it first to prove that he couldn't have done this. Or just eaten them beforehand. I think it works better if you do beforehand.
Bam, it's on my phone. Bam, it's on my PC. Bam, Google Play Games. Bam, 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 bam. I could do it all day.
We're reinventing our network so you can deliver even more to your customers.
Okay, so now after all this, he sits down with his crew and like examines the haul he got from his magic throw up. And then he goes on to like imply that the objects were like warped into his stomach and they belonged to like mythical figures or historical figures from centuries past.
Isn't that one of the masters?
Yeah, it sure looks like it.
All the dimes are from Saint Germain. This one's from Kuan Yin. This one here, that's El Moria. That's definitely Kuan Yin.
Now, Reverend Shane, I didn't see that with the rest of it. You did not produce that, and I know that. Yeah, I hate to ask, but you did disinfect this, right? That one's for you, honey. I know you want it. I've seen you eyeing this guy up. That's an Amazon Basics fake gems plastic. Just for you. Fraction of a cent. Cost a little Bangladeshi boy's life. Threw it up in the back room. A little too much barfing for my taste with this guy. Plus, I'm afraid my own barf reflex is gonna get triggered or something at some point, so who's next? Stephen Turoff, psychic therapist and psychic surgeon. Nicely dressed, got some kind of a smile here. Not too threatening. Let's see what he's got. Stephen Turoff, let's have a look. He's got his own website. Stephen Turoff started his career as a carpenter. I don't know, man. The last spiritual teacher to try this route ended up being the carpentry. So, but to each his own. He works with the power of light. That's what he's working with. That and a handsaw. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get in there and he's just gonna start flashing a flashlight at me? You feeling better? It's light therapy. And if the website weren't enough, he's also got his own cult or something. You know, emphasis on or something. So, what else do you need? You're covered here. You got the gamut. This guy's made it big, okay? He even made it on the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation. Remember that? That used to be good. Back when this was filmed, maybe.
Stephen, you've been called a gentle giant. Why is that?
Maybe because I'm tall and I'm gentle.
Oh, another swing and a miss for you, Mr. Journalist. Why don't you go get your hit piece somewhere else? Okay, but that's enough of that mainstream stuff, all right? I want to get more intimate. I want to learn, from the words of Stephen Turoff himself. So let's go to the more advanced section here. We got Ministry of Enlightenment, Conversations with Stephen Turoff, Light Phenomena, Part 1. I can already feel myself just bathing in this light. Oh no, that's just the lights? Well, it felt like it. So for context on this video here, it's basically him sitting at his shrine of family photos, explaining and showing off these miraculous images where he's depicted exhibiting his superpower of glowing on camera. Big if true. Let's get to the bottom of this. Explain yourself.
What's really interesting, there's no special cameras. All different cameras take these pictures of me. The latest one we have is this one. I have this ability to turn my body to light.
Can't do it right now because I'm charging. You can't even see the jagged parts from Photoshop. Literally right here. You can't even see the glow effect that I'll do right now. I can do right now. For you naysayers, Stephen doesn't have to defend himself. I will defend him for him, okay? Are you suggesting that Stephen Turoff, a man of wise spiritual teachings who just wants to freaking help people, would do something like this? Like this? You saying he would do some shit like this? No, that one on the left looks way better than what I just did. Okay, there's no way. That one's real. Because I took only like 15, 20 seconds on this. Give me like 60 to 80 seconds, I can make it look, in fact, no, he wouldn't. It's way too easy to just do that. That's real.
You know, some people say, oh, I paint these on, I do this, I do that. No, I don't.
Some people say I'm a big liar. Some people say I'm making it all up. No, I'm telling the truth. The light man. Steve, maybe one of those angels can come down and tell you that for PR purposes, maybe don't look down and twiddle your thumbs like a freaking guilty interrogation subject right when you're saying you're not lying.
So,
Jack used to have gum problems. Now, it's swisher time.
You know, you can't say, oh, well, there's something wrong with the camera. No, 2 different cameras took these photographs.
Shit, he got me. I've got no outs. Hey, wait a minute. What if there were 2 Stevens?
The national newspaper come to do an article on me, and they filmed it, and we have, somewhere here, yeah, here, the pictures where you can see the angel, and you can see they've got no feet, they're floating above the ground.
That's a picture of my dog. He died, so I try to get him as close to heaven as possible. It's been a while since I've seen him. He's pretty far up there. Gosh, what a beautiful dog he was.
It was broad daylight, and this is the picture, a broad daylight, and I was working in the healing room, and they were filming me, and as they filmed me, I dematerialised.
I mean, I'd show you the picture, but frankly, there's not much to see. If you watch the film, you can see me going, ah! Yeah, I know I should have said this going in, but you know, my eyes are a bit sensitive to light, and the last carpenter I worked with dropped a brick on my cat, so... But we still have 2 options, okay? I'm sure one of these will be right. So what do we got here? Pranic Healing. Well, his energy beam looks very strong, so that's always a plus. Let's check it out. Crown. I've seen these. I know Crown. I got this. Forehead. Even better. That's one. I'm cruising. So this is good. This is good. We're 2 for 2. Ajna. Okay, we're 2 for 3. Throat. Okay, we're back in familiar territory. Front heart. That's a typo, right? So front solar plexus, spleen, navel. Slow down! Slow down a minute! God damn it! Sex. Yeah. Well, I understand it, I guess. I didn't even realize we had back heart show up here. Meng Main. We can't forget the Meng Main. Crown, forehead, throat, front heart. That's the Meng Main. That's the Meng Main. It's important. Well, don't get it twisted. Your back heart is there. It'll heal me. It's okay. We've got to give it a chance. We're only 38 seconds in. I'm having a pranic attack. Let's move on. Okay, we've covered the basics. Now I want to know about the aura and its components. That's the inner aura. That's the outer aura. And those are the health rays. That's a bright, healthy aura. That's what it's going to look like. A bright, healthy aura. And you know you can trust these people because they've done their proofreading. How to activate your hands. Oh, is that why they've been sort of... Hold on, how's he doing it? He got like a... Whoa, whoa! And what is this? That's crazy. Everyone's been able to do that? It's that easy, just like that? Just... Wow. No, I still feel like I haven't slept and I feel like shit. Watch out! Watch out! Don't shoot it in public, man! Learn to scan and locate the chakras. He's very gentle. He's not gonna press your chakra back into you. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that Meng boundary. Yeah, got that. Ugh. Front solar plexus destroyed. Back solar plexus destroyed. Front heart, 30% capacity. Oh yeah, that's a chakra clog right there. You don't need more than a Dyson vac for that. That's a serious job. See, it's just that simple. Now she's learned, and now she can clean chakra crumbs off that guy too. You were a dirty boy. You were a congested boy. Dirty energy disposed off safely. You just a water bowl? What do you gotta wring out your hand too before you go back? How to dispose dirty energy in absence of salt and water. This I need to know, because yeah, sometimes you don't have those on hand. Okay, you get the green, you throw it in the green fire. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. No, that's what I was thinking too, because like I thought it was like maybe too obvious, but create the green fire, wang it right in. Good thing he didn't need the green fire here. He's got the salt and water. But I'm just saying, one seems a lot more common than the other. I'm trying to think of when you'd need the green fire, like realistically. Yeah, you'd pretty much never need the green fire. And if you were in a situation where you needed the green fire, you probably got bigger problems than like cleaning your chakras. You could do that later, like after you get out of the Gobi Desert. How did
A homescapes all my own. It's fun. Have you tried playing it?
I haven't.
It's so fun. Oh, Austin's there. It's Austin. Say hi to Austin.
Is that a Timex?
No.
That's the median nerve that I'm compressed.
Disconnect yourself from patient after a healing? Just smack that off. Just give it a couple. Learn how to locate the spiritual cord. Why? Why, you need to know where that is, dude. You wouldn't be thinking of severing that cord, would you? Because it'd be real easy if you wanted to. It's just one shot. Bang! They're gone. And it's clean, too. Doesn't leave a trail. No, you maniac! What are you doing? Only a fool would play God! Yeah, I don't know. Not for me. Let's move on. I'm not gonna lie. They pretty much lost me in Ajna, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this one. What's next? All right, well, there's one left, so it's down to Fate now. And Fate's name would be Bracco? Bracco? Brazzo. I don't know. Maybe he's from Nebraska or something. Show me what you got, Brazzo. Have you come to kill me? Just be honest. Have you come here to kill me? So that's what he does. He just stares. That's all it is. That's all he's got. That's all she wrote. That's all he looked. But that's not even the bad part, okay? He's got accomplices in this crime. He's out there regularly drawing crowds in, at least as big as like an anime convention panel about Naruto Sharingan power levels. Who are the people who are going to see this? I think Brazzo is onto something, because there are no words for this, really.
Water just poured out of my eyes.
Oh yeah, that's called crying. What's your IQ?
I could barely see him on the Skype session because I was crying so much.
He fucked it up. I waited forever, and then I just whatever this was.
Crying, you know. I don't know why, you know. Crying.
Did you get all that? What do you think he's really thinking when he's looking over his audience? It can't be anything good. I hate every last one of you for what you represent. Free will is a waste on subjects such as yourselves. I'd rather give free will to my fucking refrigerator. I don't know, does this guy do anything else? Honestly, let's go to his website, let's see. That's always a surefire way. Brazzo.me. Got it, okay, very nice landing page. There's his beautiful mug, nice branding, and live stream? Online gazing? What do you mean live stream? He live streams? Isn't the point that you're supposed to like be there feeling his presence? Doesn't it kind of cheapen it to outsource it in this way? What are you doing with your time? You could be here. You could be sitting here watching this with 15 Americans, 2 Germans, and a Kiwi. I'm really upset we're that far up in the rankings. At least we took down 2 Frenchmen with us, so I'm good. I'm good with it. So apparently that's all it takes. That's all you gotta do. I'm in the wrong business, okay? I should do this. In fact, would you guys watch this? Hold on, let me try. Would you watch this?
Striker 347 donated and said,
Don't,
"You're a fat loser staring baby idiot loser wah wah wee wee hee hee."
Shut up.
Cavity head.
Mods, ban Striker 347. No, you know what, guys? I know what the problem is. I just don't take care of myself, you know? I'm expecting random charlatans to fix my problems, but I haven't even taken the first step. You know, I should just go on a walk, get some fresh air, eat right. I'm still gonna drink, though. But let's do this. I'm motivated. Let's start our journey today. Can you stop? Can you stop that? Look, man, one of us is gonna have to move. What are you looking at, dude? Okay, this is just gotta stop. Before we start today's video, okay, I want to give a big shout out to today's sponsor. And you know who that sponsor is? Okay, you're not going to believe this. That's Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is a free-to-play dark fantasy RPG game available to play on your phone, tablet, and free by signing up with my link below. You'll find your extra rewards here in your inbox for the next 30 days only. This guy, okay, Steven Seagal. I don't know how he's been the places he's been in a This guy, okay? Steven Seagal. I don't know how he's been, the places he's been and accomplished what he's accomplished. I always just knew him as a 90s action movie star with the likes of Jean-Claude Van Damme and Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, beating people up, being awesome.
What Bruce?
Putting asses in seats at the movie theater, generally not being batshit crazy afterwards.
You still fight?
Yes, I do.
You still dangerous?
But Steven Seagal could not manage that last bit, unfortunately.
С большим останавливающим действием. What caliber is this?
So here you have it. The many sides of this fragmented man. May we try to piece him back together like Humpty Dumpty. He is kind of an egg guy, if I'm being honest. So Steven Seagal is trained in an art called Aikido, or so he says. It's basically an art where you just flip a guy. You just throw a guy. That's what it is. Dude, I'd be careful if I were you. That's a dangerous man. But I'd be remiss if I didn't point out the central aspect of Aikido, in which that it is a fakey fake, not real bullshit martial art. Ironically, if you look at it, most of the real skill here comes from the people pretending they're falling. So, that's probably a good sign of things to come. So you thought Steven Seagal was an action star, huh?
Get him, man!
Well, what about Steven Seagal, the musician?
Well, that you gonna have to see. I got $700, baby. Ain't you gonna make me?
It's quite easy to do soul singing, you know what I'm saying?
Before I was born, you got a boy child's coming.
What the fuck? It's like started soulful but ended with a threat. It was like, you better watch your back. Literally, actually, seriously, watch your back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, he's here. Everybody knows I'm here.
Okay, that one was straight up gibberish. I believe I heard. That's genuinely what I heard.
I'm Russian.
Turning the imagined into reality for over 95 years. RS, imagine that. We can.
My family are from Vladivostok and Belarus, and you know, I'm a Russian Mongol, and I'm Russian. My father was a Russian Mongol, so these people are Russian Mongols.
That's right, it's real. That's Vladimir Putin shaking hands with Steven Seagal. How does it even happen? Was Vladimir Putin just like a fan of Under Siege or something?
Quite some time ago.
I like to think Vladimir Putin just has no idea who Steven Seagal is. He's just like, okay, yeah. Who is this again? Foreign minister to Switzerland? Okay.
First, I'd like to congratulate you on this occasion.
Mr. Putin wants you to know that he thought you were the foreign minister to Switzerland, and he was mistaken, but he's going to go ahead with it anyway. Congratulations, Mr. Seagal.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, act like you're at least a little happy to see him, Vlad. I mean, I know you're not in reality. Nobody would be. But at least act happy. I mean, for Christ's sake.
So there, at the bottom, you have to sign it.
Whoa, what's with the fucking gnarly thumbnail? You're gonna go and meet the president of Russia and you come with the fucking Crypt Keeper fingers? Especially when it's gonna be like up close on television? What the fuck? You know, Vlad's like looking at like his gnarly thumbnail like, please, I'm gonna have to shake that hand. Oh, there it goes! Ah! You see, I'm weak.
So happy to see him again, that's all.
It's really been a pleasure. By the way, just saying, huge fan of your annexation of Crimea. You are a great big fat man. Round, I thought was so strong, slim man. No, you're like a Russian potato. But believe it or not, old Vlad is actually not the only Eastern Bloc president that Steven Seagal has graced with his presence, as seen here when he visited the president of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, at his official residence in Minsk. Because This you can't make it up, really. You can't make it up.
Привет, дорогой. Привет. So beautiful.
Okay, you go to the White House, all right, you go to Downing Street, they're gonna give you a cup of coffee and a cake. Not so in Belarus, all right? You go to the Minsk Palace, all right, they're gonna shred you a couple carrots live. Look at this man, how does he look so out of place everywhere he is? Okay, look at that posture, all right? That posture asserts, I don't know where I am, I want my mommy, I'm lost. Steven, go easy with the fuck. Did you skip lunch? How hungry were you?
У нас природа не позволяет их возделывать.
He looks absolutely lost. He's like, yes. Oh, it's time for the watermelons. Dimitri, good boy. Bring Steven the watermelon.
Nice.
Check that thing out, all right? We don't got much of a GDP, but check that out. That's some soil we got in my backyard.
Nice.
Oh, I keep it? Oh, all right. Cool, we got, all right, yeah, that's your thing. Watermelons, carrots. It's a bit fucking weird, but. But he's not only Russian, okay? He apparently had a brief stint as a cop or something on the New Mexico border. I don't know what made him qualified for such a position, but somebody apparently thought it a good idea to hire him, which is why we are now going to be treated to a video titled, and I quote, Steven Seagal trains Americans how to stop school shooters using guns and martial arts. Good luck stopping a school shooter using martial arts, I'm just saying. Stop, boy! Oh! That was a high caliber round!
Life is better with America's war on gun crime is being fought on many fronts. But now the world's most powerful country has a new weapon. Yes, all-action hero, Steven Seagal.
What?
The Under Siege star took time out from the bright lights of Hollywood to train posse volunteers in Arizona.
Posse volunteers? What do you mean volunteers? I thought these were cops. Wait, better question, what the fuck is a posse volunteer? The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office volunteer posse consists of non-compensated positions made up of people from all walks of life who want to assist law enforcement as a way to give back to their community. Now, is school shootings really the proper domain for the volunteer contingent of society? Shouldn't the most absolutely highly trained veteran forces be taking on these kinds of tasks? And shouldn't Steven Seagal always have literally nothing to do with it?
Yeah, you're not doctors and lawyers, you're cops right now.
You take that Hippocratic oath, you scrunch it up, put it in the trash. You're here to shoot the child, but only the child with the weapon.
When you yell at somebody, get down on the ground, they got to do it. If they don't do it, you got to make them comply. Quick. For every second that goes by, you could be losing children.
I like how Steven Seagal, you could see him just for a moment there calculating the optics of talking about mounds of dead kids. For every second that passes, we're going to be losing children? That's good, right? It's good for the TV?
The most precious asset we have as a society and as human beings is our children.
Which is why I've come here to this playground to recapture my youth. But he's a dangerous youth, don't get me wrong. You boy of 12 with a shotgun, unhand your weapon. Don't make me do this. Son of a bitch. If they think they can keep extorting the children of this community with 10-cent price hikes on SpongeBob Pops, but they're dead wrong. It turns out, pretty cool guys, actually.
But not everyone agrees. It's the brainchild of controversial Arizona Police Chief Joe Arpaio, dubbed America's toughest sheriff.
I'm going to say it again. For those protesters, we are here to protect the children. That's the main mission. They can say whatever they want, but I'm not going to stop.
And with a 6'4", 7th dan black belt as his sidekick, who would disagree with that?
How long has Steven Seagal been standing behind me? Why is Steven Seagal standing behind me? But if that weren't enough, he had his own series called Steven Seagal Lawman. I've been working as an officer in Jefferson Parish for 2 decades under most people's radar, said Seagal in premiere episode The Way of the Gun. Okay.
Once a year, every officer has to qualify with firearms in order to use their pistol on duty. And next week is Alex's test. See how it goes right where I want it?
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Now, most people don't know this, but when the bullets are in the gun, okay, watch closely. Did you see that? Most people don't know that.
If I don't pass weapons qualification,
I'm afraid Mr. Skull's gonna hurt me. Really, he's a scary man. He's an intimidating man. He's also, if I could use a turn of phrase, off his fucking rocker.
I'm trying to pass down some of the secrets that have made me a master shooter. I don't want to just help Alex pass this test, but I want him to be a better marksman for life.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea, isn't it?
Both in the same hole, buddy.
Good luck, chap. Not through the bullet hole. It's a failed test. Nice try.
Oh! Guess who's buying beer tonight, boy?
Damn. I guess it's me. I guess I'm buying beer. Damn. That's Steven Seagal's whole racket, isn't it? He just tells someone to do something impossible. They can't do it. And then he goes, hey, oh, look who's paid my mortgage this month. Ha ha!
cheese for all right there.
Cheese for all right there. Cheese for all right there.
He knows what he's doing, and he knows how to put lead on target.
Lead on target. Oh, fuck's sake, dude.
You know, being a lifelong practitioner of the martial arts, I try to teach everyone not to fight the recoil of the weapon, but more to become one with the weapon and let it be an extension of their body.
Which is exactly why, in case you were wondering, my hands look like this, okay? When they said firearm, I didn't know they meant it literally. Yeah, no, but I do miss eating food normally.
After what I seen today, he could take a gnat off a fly's ass.
You got the Asian kind of Zen lesson. You're not doing this anymore, you're doing this.
Okay, we were seeing a lot of this kind of movement, right? Now, we're seeing a bit more...
From the time you started till the time we finished, I felt like he learned something.
Good. See, I believe that was the point, I think. So, good. Good. All right, okay, so we've heard about Steven Seagal, all of those things. But what about Steven Seagal, the man? You know, the person, the human being behind it all. We always ask, what is Steven today? But we never ask, how is Steven today? Right? So let's watch an interview with the man himself. It's an interview he did with The Voice. Should get a little accurate representation of who he is, right?
Welcome to Scottsdale, Arizona. Welcome to The Voice Versus. Hello, everybody. I'm Michael Chiavello.
I'm glad you said your own name, mate, because I wasn't going to be able to pronounce it.
So sit back and strap yourselves in for the longest interview ever conducted with Steven Seagal.
Before he got distracted and left, okay? We had him in that chair for like 26 minutes straight.
Steven Seagal, thanks for joining me on The Voice Versus. It's an absolute pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How did it come to be Aikido that was your chosen art?
Well, actually, I started studying karate at a very young age.
Don't hurt yourself, dude, all right? We don't want smoke coming out of those ears. This is your longest interview ever. We're only about 15 seconds in.
Sort of lied about my age and got a job washing dishes at a restaurant. I think it was called the Wagon Wheel or something like that. And there was a cook there, because back then in America you didn't really have dojos around.
I was working at this restaurant, don't remember the name of it. There was a cook there, but back then you didn't really have dojos. Right. Understood, Steven. Understood.
They were all sort of underground or quietly teaching.
Okay, back then it wasn't sanctioned, okay? It wasn't exactly legal. Bit taboo. You go on the street, you say the words kung fu, all of a sudden you're in the back of a SWAT van.
One of the cooks there was a guy called Sakamoto Sensei, and he was a Shotokan guy and an Okinawan Shorin guy.
In short, this guy was a guy.
He saw that when I was washing the dishes and moving around that I moved very fast.
Hey, that guy back there, is he a karate master? No, he's just a dishwasher. No. How exactly do you wash a dish in a fashion that will impress a martial arts master?
We demonstrated karate at this place that they had, which was a theme park, like a Japanese theme park.
You know, it was like a regular theme park, you know, like with roller coasters, except it was Japanese.
You did an Aikido demonstration and Warner Brothers was blown away and boom, Steven Seagal became a movie star. Is that true? And if not, how did it happen?
I hate to admit it, that is true.
Okay. You met Bruce Lee. Tell me about your experiences with Bruce and what was he like and how did you get on with him?
I thought Bruce was a really great guy, really cool guy. And I thought James Coburn was a great guy too. And I'm really sorry they're all gone. And when Brandon was killed like that, they called me a few minutes after it happened. It was in Carolina somewhere. They called me in the middle of the night and they said,
You think it'd be more like, yeah, but Steven, but it was
we think that he's dead, but the guy shot a blank gun at him. How could he be dead?
Steven, we need to talk to you, dude, okay? We shot like a blank gun at Brandon Lee, and now he's like bleeding from the stomach and dying, dude. Why is he dying? What do we do? No, we didn't call an ambulance. We're calling you, dude.
I said, you will find a projectile in him. You'll find a bullet in him. And they said, that can't be. You're crazy.
Steven, what are you gonna tell me? Pigs are flying next, okay? All we did was shoot a gun at him. We're gonna find a bullet. Why did they even call you instead of the paramedics?
And I said, you will find a bullet in him. And they called me in the morning. They said, you're amazing. And I said, why? And they said,
Brandon's dead. It was a bullet. You rock, dude.
I can go through the whole story on what really happened, which most people don't know, but...
I could go on all day telling about bullets and my friend. You don't want to hear that. But do you? Because I'm, you know... I'll keep going.
Who's the most legitimate Hollywood tough guy in your opinion?
When you say tough guy, do you mean martial artist or just tough guy?
I mean, you can tell just like right out the gate, he's like, it's Steven Seagal, but like I thought you knew that, so like, are you asking for me to confirm it's Steven Seagal, or are you really curious because it's pretty obvious?
I mean, Steven, for real, if he was on the street and there was a situation, you wanted this Hollywood guy by your side because he could defend himself.
Fucking hell, look at this guy's shit-eating grin.
Michael Jai White.
Can I laugh in your face?
Can I laugh in your face? Really?
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 Yes.
Thoughts on Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Can I laugh in your face?
Oh my God, Steven Seagal's such a dickhead.
Chuck Norris?
I mean, Chuck is in his mid-70s. He's probably 76 years old.
I don't think anyone with a sprayed-on hairline has the authority to be going around calling anyone else geriatric. Oh, that Chuck Norris, all right? Last I seen him, he was using a walker.
So, I mean, I don't really want to get into, on film anyway, you know, who's a tough guy. Do I think Michael is a tough guy? No. Do I think he's a martial artist? No. Do I think Jean-Claude's a tough guy or martial artist? No.
Only one guy left who could be the tough guy. This guy's response on the other end, it was just...
Are you always armed?
Yes.
Right now, if I was to look around this room, would I find an arm of some sort that you've brought with you?
Yes.
Thank you for joining us on the show today, and it's been an absolute pleasure.
Guy.
Ugh! I hate it when my computer combusts because my own blood from my blood bag is spilling on my computer. If only there was some way to fix this. Of course! The solution was flex tape. Flex tape. Okay, have you heard about this stuff? I mean, this is basically, have you heard of Jesus? Well, even he couldn't do as much as flex tape, apparently. I had never heard of flex tape until I was in the pub. And out of the corner of my eye, I happened to catch this infomercial about You gonna ask the question? Has this ever happened to you? I need to close at least one of my 5 billion tabs or else my computer will blow up. But if I don't finish that Wikipedia article on quantum tunneling later, I'm gonna literally die! That's because you're not using Opera GX, the world's greatest gaming web browser and sponsor of today's video. With the GX control feature of Opera GX, you want. You can go all out there making it pristine. That doesn't mean you should, but you can. And frankly, that's the point. You'll be able to see my 12 latest uploaded videos. Wow, 15 years of content archived in one convenient place. You can also get this awesome custom JonTron wallpaper right in the browser itself. And don't forget to rate it 5 stars because... So, in conclusion, if you're tired of slow, generic browsers, give Opera GX a try. Trust me, you won't regret it. Use my link below to download Opera GX today. And now, it's video time.
Welcome to JonTron's Dating Show with your host, JonTron.
Love in the modern age. Where the hell are you gonna find it? How are you supposed to meet Mr. or Mrs. Right when all you've got at your disposal is a display pic of you trying your best not to look like a serial killer and a message saying, what a coincidence, I too mix up fettuccine and linguine. Want to meet a Quiznos? And how many collective hours have we all wasted talking to Victoria only to find out it's Vignesh? A relatable tragedy. In my opinion, you should have been tipped off when she asked, how does your bobs look from a 45-degree angle in open sunlight? But we've all been there, so I'm not gonna judge. And that's exactly why you've got to turn to the strategy that really works. That's right. In this loveless age, the dating show is still the best possible approach to finding your forever sweetheart. Which one is right for you? All this and more on this edition of the JonTron Dating Show, Dating Show. And if you don't think that's a good name, I don't want to hear it. So yeah, today I thought we'd have a little fun and watch some of the most out there dating shows that I've been watching and enjoying recently. I've never actually understood the type of person to volunteer themselves for something like this, and I'd like to see the stats of if there's been even like a single lasting relationship to come out of one of these exhibitions. But I digress. On to our first contestant. And lucky number 1 is gonna be Cut's classic, The Button. Strap in, folks. You'll need it.
I like to keep the temperature set to a cool 37 degrees. Because that's the same temperature bathed.
Welcome to The Button, a speed dating show. When the button lights up red, either player may press it and swap out their date for a new person.
So basically, if you've never seen this show, the people behind the button said, what if Tinder wasn't just an app you used privately on your own off time, but rather an immediate situation taking place in front of your own face so you can more directly feel the shame of rejection and more importantly not hide the shame from millions of onlookers as you cry out for help internally. So yes, you heard me right. In this show, they basically set up two people face to face, and as soon as the button there in the middle turns red, one of them can hit it to just reject the other. What can I say? It's a real dating show with a Tinder overlay. The worst of both worlds. And I can't wait to watch. So let's enjoy.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm Seth.
I'm Alex.
Okay, we got our first two beauties here. Let's see how it turns out.
What do you do for work?
Mechanical engineer.
Okay, my sister's a civil engineer.
Okay.
Okay, that's nice. We already got some common ground. Not bad. There's hope yet. Let's keep going.
Are you really good at math?
No.
How do you be a mechanical engineer and not be good at math? That's like the thing. I mean, what is this hieroglyphic shit? All right, it's all Greek to me. I'm not talking about Pythagoras.
Can you give her 3 compliments?
3 compliments.
I literally just said I wasn't good at math, but
I love your hair.
Thanks.
And your glasses.
Thanks.
And yeah, I like how you're matching. You got the purple, the blue.
Thank you.
Looks like you just got back from the When We Were Young festival.
What the hell is he saying? Sorry, man, you didn't stick the landing. You're getting that. She's reaching out already. You're getting that.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I suck.
I'm Alex.
How you doing, Alex?
Nice to meet you.
Oh my God. He's really gonna just waltz in straight up with that energy? Boom, hey! That's how we do back in the neighborhood. How you doing, Alex?
I'm just a fan of the button. I'm just a big fan.
Why are you a fan of the button, though?
You jealous, Ken?
I mean, I ain't really the jealous type. Like, I don't be in my feelings like that. I know what I'm worth and what I look like.
No offense.
Yeah, you're
Sorry.
good.
You're fine. I mean, I know what I'm worth, but I'm be needing back that secret boys club handshake. Yeah, no, don't tell me you thought that was free. This girl's a bit picky, though, isn't she? I mean, she's just nuking people left and right. Who is gonna be her type?
Nice to meet you. My name is Bonko.
Oh my God, Bonko? Whose type is he not? That's the real question. This is a confident man. This is a man who knows what he wants. This is a man who knows who he is. This is a man who's decided on his own that pants are basically obsolete. Okay? I'm loving it. Maybe this will be your pick.
What do you do?
I work in board game development.
Bonko, do you play board games?
Actually, I do.
Yeah? What board games do you like to play?
It's like a Bulgarian ones.
What's the name of the game?
Shushka.
But that's not all. There's many other classics such as Ot O Man, Who Can First Black Out on the Schlivovice, and of course this one needs no introduction. Everyone's favorite, Don't Wake Khan Krum. Great game. You will notice the lack of player pieces. It is because they have all woken the Khan and are now deceased. Oh no.
Oh, okay, very cool.
It's Bulgarian, yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Are you from Bulgaria?
No, I'm just the 4th Animaniac. Yakko, Wacko, Dot, and Banko. Yeah, of course I'm Bulgarian. What do you think? I know you're not English, because you ain't no Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, I'm from Bulgaria.
Okay.
Just for your reference, in Bulgarian, that means goodbye. It could be a tough language, but you'll pick up on it. All right, Bonko's going to be a difficult high watermark to reach, but next up we have Sequoia and Rosie.
Hey, how you doing? Love the color combo.
Thank you. I like yours as well.
Thank you. I'm Sequoia.
I'm Rosie.
Nice to meet you.
Rosie is terrified of birds.
Oh, like all birds?
Oh, does that bother you? Like, I brought that with me. Sorry, is that gonna be a problem? I'll get rid of these guys.
Dang, just put my business
I know.
out there right.
The button's
out the
very
gate.
good at that.
Seriously, why are they just immediately dropping her phobia?
Yeah, so like no outside eating. Like,
You can't do like a picnic? I love a
no,
picnic.
what if a seagull swoops down? What are we
Has it
gonna do?
happened to you?
It has.
Okay.
Oh, you don't think so? Well, then have a look at this.
Kurva!
And how about this?
Pounce, pounce, pounce. Yeah, spoon fatted fucking jackpot!
And oh no, it does not stop there. Disgusting. How can you blame the everyman for taking the law back into his own hands? I like how it started off with like, Dad, watch out, and just ended with, Dad, did you just punch the bird?
So like, here's the thing with birds. They are dinosaurs.
Bet you never thought about it like that, huh? Feeling stupid? Is that actually true though? Because people always say that. You know, let's do some investigating. Are birds dinosaurs? Ask your average paleontologist who's familiar with the phylogeny of vertebrates, and they will probably tell you that yes, birds, avians, are dinosaurs. By God, she's right. And they even have some audio reference for us here, so let's take a look at that. Dear God, she's right! Oh! They're dinosaurs! Fuck, they're dinosaurs! Anyways, yeah, they are dinosaurs, so we can give that to her.
Add a little bit more to your wheel. Bring it.
Are you scared of dinosaurs?
Factual, are you not?
Whoa. Justified, okay? You're the weird one. Okay, you're the one. What do you have, like a non-functioning amygdala? You got no fear instinct, and that's the problem.
Hi, I'm Nathan.
Hello.
It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Sam. Samantha.
All of a sudden, these ones are blindfolded. I don't know, they just decided to introduce that element, I guess.
What is something that you watch by yourself that's a guilty pleasure that you don't tell anybody?
I mean, I watch a lot of anime.
What? No. Well, you hide it well. Especially under all that Demon Slayer cosplay. Yeah, like prog rock, that's a big one for me. I'm kind of like into like Sino-Russian, you know, conflict history. Like, it's kind of, I don't know why people just like assume like Shrek's the only thing I'm into, because it's like, it's not like my main identity.
Can we hug?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh no, he didn't. No, he did not just go there.
Hi, how are you?
Good. You're easy to hug.
Thank you.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
She needed a hug, and look what you did. Shit. Darn.
Why, Nathan?
Even the button feels the pain. Why, Nathan? Why? Why did you have to do it with such flair, style, and assassin-like accuracy?
Okay, I can't see anything because I don't have my glasses on.
So they didn't need to blindfold her. She's blind anyway.
Bye, Sam.
Goodbye.
I feel so bad.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. All right, everyone, give a round of applause to the button. What a great showing. But what about contestant number 2? That'll be Dating in the Dark, a show where they literally jam people of the opposite sex in a room and flip the light switch. Hey, economical if nothing else, right? Especially in these times. Anyways, show us what you got. Okay, you're really gonna love this next one here. Like I said, just basically the whole concept is it's people having dates together in the dark. They can't see each other, that's the gimmick or whatever. Ostensibly, they're supposed to find out if they like each other for who they truly are, and, you know, not just their looks. And plus, let's be honest, it's better this way. You know, naked social interaction, it's icky. This is more modern, you know, more current century. So let's have a look.
Inside this secluded house, a most unusual dating experiment is about to take place.
Because screw falling in love naturally, you know, that does not lend itself well to a multi-season format.
3 single women
Take your time.
and 3 single men will meet in complete darkness.
No, that's not a wallet.
Oh, no, that's not a wallet. I'm just very happy to see you.
Yeah, don't worry about its rectangular shape, that's normal. Hey man, I don't know if you know this, but we can see, you know, where she's touching there, so unless your junk is on the side of your leg, maybe you should see a doctor.
I'm Joey, I'm 31 years old. I'm an engineer, I'm from South Jersey.
Being from Jersey, I'm a straight shooter. You never have to guess what I'm thinking. I'm gonna tell you what's exactly in my mind and all the time.
People assume we're always thinking about pizza, the Jersey Devil, or boardwalks, but those are just stereotypes. I'm usually thinking about why Jersey's called the Garden State, because I haven't seen green in this bitch for miles. Anyways, me telling it like it is has nothing to do with the fact that I had to resort to doing this show, so don't say that about me.
Sometimes I'm gonna hurt your feelings. You can definitely give it back to me. I can take it.
Who's willing to take bets that Joey can't take it, huh? You know, I'm willing to go all in that Joey can't even take constructive criticism on his spaghetti bolognese.
I think that doing the dating in the dark will show women like, okay, this guy is not taking any I'm just gonna tell him immediately what I'm thinking.
So I figure it might have something to do with the fact that, like, on a normal date, the photons, they bounce off me and they go into the retinas of the women I'm dating. So, you know, that's why I'm thinking the dating in the dark thing, it's gonna be huge for me.
I just need a woman that's gonna be a straight shooter and be real. Nice. A little bubbly. It's real nice.
Oh my God, this is nice. Is that a thermostat? They got heating? This is fancy schmancy. Look at that, there's not even a single hole in the ceiling there. It's completely dry. Wow. And then, you know, there's like...
You could go to Grainger.com to find what you need to get the job done. Grainger, supplies and solutions for every industry.
2 other guys in here and 3 girls, but they're not even straight shooters from Jersey or, like, frankly, even the greater Philly area, so as far as I'm concerned, who cares?
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, man?
My name's Rossi. I'm gonna be your host while you're here.
Me, Rossi.
So just a little breakdown of what's going on. You guys are totally separated from the girls. The only times you get to interact with them is in the dark room.
Okay.
For this first time.
Joey doesn't look too happy about that, all right? He looks like he might have forgot what the premise of the show is, you know, between the last scene and now. This is what they see in the dark room. Okay, hold on, let me just confirm. Yeah, okay, wow. I mean, all right, hold on, let me cross-reference. Yeah, holy shit, yeah, that's exactly it. Wow, they show exactly what they see.
Oh my God, I hear men's voices. I
can't see.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Hello.
Joey, you don't have to speak a different language, all right? They can't see you, that's the problem. They're blind, not Spanish.
What's up, ladies? I'm gonna shake hands. Someone reach out a hand.
Hang on, I've got a hair dye. Joey, I'm Natasha. Hi, Joey, it's Kim.
When I was in the dark room, when I first met the girls, I made it a point to shake their hand and do the Ray Charles wrist check, because that to me was a sign to me like, okay, I can tell at least if they're thin or heavy.
Joey, for God's sakes, you can't just, are you for real?
I felt Natasha's wrist and I just thought it was plump and I just kind of was turned off immediately.
Listen, if Joey was smart, he would have gone for the real winning Ray Charles move and gone for the blind dollar bill check. And that's what I would have done. Listen, I don't know what kind of guy you think I am, but we're going halvesies on this dinner bill, okay? And you're paying me in quarters. I want to feel them land one by one, because we're in the dark, okay? How do I know you're not giving me a Washington and claiming it's a Benjamin, okay? I wasn't born yesterday, so if you don't excuse me. I'll take those now. Thank you. Just hold on, it takes a minute. I think you're pretty nice.
So what do you guys feel after you have like a child? Like what do you feel about, like what is your feeling about your bodies?
This is the strangest question to ask on a date.
So yeah, not that Joey needs any help, because clearly his methods are working as intended on their own. But yeah, he does get a little lifeline from his friend in the next segment here, where all the cast members' friends have like recorded testimonials about their friends for the other people. So needless to say, it gets fun and interesting. I love Joey. I always have. He's a great guy with a heart of gold that he wears right on his sleeve. He did do this one weird thing back in '98 where he killed a woman on a bridge in Scotland with an FF7 Buster sword, but ultimately he was acquitted because she ended up dropping a rare mithril bangle and he was willing to share the loot with the authorities. So in my eyes, and more importantly in the eyes of UK common law, he's technically innocent until officially proven guilty in a Crown court. And realistically, it's been like 11 years, that probably will not happen. Love you, bud. See you back in Jersey. We'll catch some beers.
Oh, that is not true at all.
I saw some silver linings in that video.
For the last date of the day, Natasha invited Joey.
So when Natasha walks in, it's like, all right, I'm just gonna get down to it. So then I asked her, Natasha, would you, just please stand up because I want to get, your full figure. This is okay?
This is okay.
My fight or flight reflexes are telling me I don't really have a choice but to feel like it's okay, so
It was admittedly awkward, but kind of fun.
Oh my God, this guy's really going no holds barred. Look, if you're gonna traumatize the woman, at least save her some time, okay? Get out the old school cartoon belly pincher thing. Get the correct measurement on the first try. Hold still, this will just take a second. I'm gonna run a quick battery of tests on you. It'll be over before you know it. Oh wow, very healthy, very rich. Yeah, a girl could be proud of these. I'll just slot these back. Unbelievable vitals. I mean, how do you keep your hypothalamus at such a stable temperature? I'm just gonna use a bit of echolocation here, don't get startled. Superb curvature. Yeah, okay, I think a second date's in order.
Okay, so how did it go? Joey or bust, I'm in love. No!
It's beautiful. And imagine all the beautiful things he's probably saying on the other side.
All right, so that was with Natasha.
Yeah, how'd that go?
But she definitely has like a little floater around the side. No, I'm serious.
Oh, to be in love again. So then for this next part, the guy comes back out and he gives them all like compatibility scores based on God knows what. And it's clearly not even like actually on the TV there. It's just shittily slapped on in post.
All right, so this is all based on your pre-interviews, questionnaires you guys filled out before you came, and the opinions of experts.
And by experts, I mean experts and not Bill the sound technician who's right back there in that camera control room behind this dummy wall that doesn't look like it has a door, but that he's in there. It's not him.
So when I first saw that me and Natasha were the ones that were compatible, I really almost soiled myself because, you know, she is overweight.
And I would have thought the algorithm could tell that I'm not into fat bitches, okay? And now Joey's gotta get a diaper. I'm a straight shooter from Jersey, not a fucking baby.
Okay, so I was dating a girl. She was thin, the whole nine, it was great. And then after about like 4 or 5 months, she got real comfortable and she blew up like a tick.
You said that to your girlfriend?
Absolutely, I said you blew up like a tick.
This guy is suddenly in a nosedive for this date, and it only got worse from there.
And as for the big red flag, of course I heard it, you know, waving around in there. I'm not deaf, okay? But tell me in the dark it didn't look like deep blue or purplish or something. Who's suspicious of a blue flag? I just thought it was like nationalistic or something.
How'd it go, man?
It went great. She's not a floater.
She's not, everything you've said about her has been wrong?
It has. She does not have a ring really at all.
Yeah, I'm wrong. Everything I've said's been wrong. I think she likes me too. So we playing Uno or what, boys?
I went down the whole 9, bro. I was like, wow. And then back up.
She didn't feel objectified by you, did she?
No, not at all.
That's interesting.
If I'm 78% compatible with that, then I need to change a lot about who I am.
That or 22% is a bigger number than I thought.
That conversation was dominated by the fact that he doesn't like fat women. What?
I did not know this. I'm completely shocked by this. I thought when he had me stand on that scale at gunpoint, like he was just doing a bit.
He used the term blew up like a tick half a dozen times, and he originally didn't want to.
The wine has been passed. The girlfriend squad is officially in play. Here, you'll need this. It's a standard issue antidepressant helmet. Watch here, okay? Apparatus and La Boca, that's French for don't stop sucking till your tears become ethanol.
He originally didn't want to choose me for the date because he thought I was thicker.
What? Are you kidding me? He said that?
Yes, that's why he didn't like me, was he thought I was chubby.
Exactly.
Girl, there are way more reasons to treat you like dirt. Trust me, being fat is the least of your problems.
I'm so insulted.
He's so gross. I'm so sorry.
So after this turn of events, no one picks Joey and he has to go home alone. Which I know, I like you, the viewer, am shocked at this turn of events. Easily one of the greatest twists in American television. And then at the very end, you know, they do this cute little thing where they finally reveal what everyone looks like to each other, and it's good times all around.
Now I've learned these things can go way different than I think they're gonna go.
Yo, I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me, you know what I'm saying? No, but for real, I'm fairly certain I'm in the wrong place. It's been dark in here for like a long time. Do you know where I am? Do you know where we are? No, I'm fucking scared. Oh no, it appears we're out of time this week, but don't worry, the next 2 contestants will make their appearance on the next episode of the JonTron Dating Show. No, seriously, there's really a part 2 to this, like pretty soon after this one. So please come back and watch it because I worked just as hard on it and I gambled a lot on making this much dating show content for you guys. So please come back or I'm fucked. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. Gather round, friends. The time has come to channel your inner Viking warrior and be as legendary as the great chieftain Ragnar Lothbrok. Let me introduce you to Viking Rise, an incredibly immersive Viking-themed strategy mobile game and the sponsor of today's video. But wait, before I dive into this epic journey, did I mention there's a whopping...
Welcome to JonTron's Dating Show. Part 2!
I see all of you are back as intended because you remembered to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Last time, as you may remember, we looked at the button and Dating in the Dark. But alas, we're still only halfway there. Contestant number 3 is Sexy Beasts, for when being human just gets too boring, I guess. So Netflix thought that shutting off the lights and shoving people into a dark room was just, too obvious, too passé, and dare I say, too low budget for their standards. So they came up with a similar idea to Dating in the Dark, but this time, instead of obscuring their bodily forms, they obscured their entire species too. Enter Sexy Beasts, a show that was almost undoubtedly conceived because one of the producers always wanted to know what it'd be like to go on a date with Falkor. Hey Falkor, you seem like a pretty nice guy and all, but I'm pretty sure the Italian restaurant was like 20 blocks back. Yeah, I saw it. This is not my idea of romance. I'm not ready to join the Mile High Club! Sorry about that. I felt compelled to add that. Anyways, so yeah, basically this is a show where they dressed people up in horrifying monster prosthetics so no one knew what anyone actually looked like and then had them go on dates to see if the love could hold true without the goods immediately on display. Only going off primal instincts like smell of musk, snout ratio, and credit score. Now, on the face of it, the concept sounds actually potentially interesting, but the thing I can't get past is they didn't even really make a proper attempt to accomplish that because not all the costumes are created equal, either in like craftsmanship, quality, or just like general disgustingness. So even though they're trying to make it like a level playing field, ultimately, if you get this one, you're just gonna get set back no matter what you do. Like your reptile brain's not gonna be able to look past that one. I don't care who you are, no matter how into your favorite band she is, you're just not getting past the limbic system on that one. Okay, let's do a little game here. I'm gonna look at all the costumes and I'm gonna sort them into categories of like passable, mid, and just like forsaken. All right, first up is Panda. Okay, this one's like pretty standard. See, because like I'm telling you, like some are really normal, like this one just looks like a standard fursuit, and some are not. So yeah, I'd say Panda is pretty standard. So we'll put her in passable. Number 2, Lady Mouse. See, it's normal like the Panda, but it's just somehow worse. I'm not sure why. Ugh. It's not quite Forsaken, but I don't know. It's really unsettling to me. Mouse will go mid. Okay, number 3, and this is where it starts to get spicy. We got Dolphin Lady. Ugh. Ugh. Look at that. No, don't smile at me like that. Don't turn your head either. See, like I'm telling you, you're across from the Panda or you're across from that. Who's gonna win? I don't care. I don't care what you tell me. Is that a blowhole or a third eye? Oh God. I just thought I shouldn't say it. What are you gonna do with that blowhole later? See, that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. And that's why this is Forsaken. That's why. Now, I mean, there's lots of reasons why, but that's a big one. And then we have the Zombie Sisters, okay? Which one would you choose? Yeah, we got Brains in a Jar here, Bride of Frankenstein, but it's really, honestly, I think it might be better than the other zombie one somehow. Like, that's definitely better. Because this one just looks like, let's just say this one looks like they are the survivor of a horrific accident. The other one looks like something you might find at Spirit Halloween. I'm sorry, but like of the Zombie Sisters, that's like below Forsaken. It's down here. She gets her, I forgot to even make a category for her. Bride of Frankenstein, whatever, I'll put it in mid. It's better than the Dolphin. Like, I can see at least like maybe having a nice date with the Bride of Frankenstein, but no, I wouldn't be able to take my eyes off that blowhole. Now we be getting into strange waters. Because what the fuck is this? Did the Grinch have an affair with one of the Who's down in Whoville that we don't know about or something? That looks like the product. What even were they going for? With the other ones, you can kind of tell. Panda, mouse, dolphin, what? Why? Was the costume designer bored? She have a hangover? What happened? Forsaken. For fucking saken. It can't get worse, right? It can and it will, and here it is. Bug. Bug. Realistic bug. Because there's other bugs in this show, right? But it's also pretty bad there, but like this is like hyper realistic bug. You got like the, what do you call it, a proboscis? Okay, I wasn't planning on doing this one, but I'll put it here just for reference. So you got like a variation of bugs here. You got like the frog, you got like the bug, but then the bug, you know? Because I'll put like, the frog's even impassable. This is a mid bug. We don't talk about this bug. That's all I'm saying. Next up, Tree Lady. I hope her bite is as bad as her bark. Meow. I mean, whatever the sound a tree makes. She's passable. I'll have relations with the tree. Who's next? Pterodon or something. I'm not really sure what this one's supposed to be. You gotta worry about teeth and beak? Mid at best, mid at best. Shark Terror. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. I honestly, I guess there's something below Forsaken. Oh God, look at that one. Okay, screw it, I'm out. I can't do this anymore. We can look past the crimes against biology here and, you know, let's see if they're actually having some nice dates, because that's the point of the show after all. Let's check in with one of our couples.
I definitely feel like I got a good chance because I'm ready like Teddy. Let's get it.
And Nigel has the perfect opportunity to cook up some romance with Devon. A private apple tart making class with top celebrity chef Jean-Christophe Novelli.
Wow.
Oh la la.
My wife and I, when I first ever met her, I made her a tarte tatin.
Look, we'll just go with apple upside down cake and no one's gotta get hurt.
Now, if there's anything you do not like.
Now would probably be a time to tell you that I hate apples.
They think it's funny? It's a joke to them? What am I supposed to do with this? Every apple from Leon is currently in this building.
Are you serious?
Biting into an apple is probably the most stressful thing that you can ask me to do.
So I don't exactly know how to square this circle, but the lady in the tiger makeup, apparently her greatest fear is apples, and so they brought her here to deal specifically and only with apples today. It's kind of like a low-budget bootleg version of that Mario episode where he like gets that girl that's terrified of pickles and just immediately traumatizes her with them.
I just want to see him. I don't.
I respect that because I hate bananas. I think
episode where he like gets that girl that's terrified of pickles and just immediately traumatizes her with them.
I just want to see him. I don't.
I respect that, because I hate bananas. I think they taste like spit.
Good to know.
Let's start cooking the apples.
La 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 la.
It's the sound and texture.
You mean this?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, thank you. That is what I meant. Yes, thanks. You mean like this? This is what you're talking about? Just my reference, just for the show notes. This is the thing that's bothering you?
I knew that Deborah wasn't a fan of the sound, so I stepped in and cut it up for her, just to be a nice guy, because that's just genuinely how I am.
She can still hear it, dude. You're like in earshot, closer than earshot, really. If you really wanted to help her, what I would have done, just take a whole arm, wrap it around, cover both ears like that, chop with the free hand. That's what I would have done. And then at the end, we find out they're all conventionally attractive after all. Wow, what a shocker. So it was staged and pointless the entire time? They got me again. 3 down, just 1 more to go. So please, everyone give a warm welcome to Room Raiders, the worst thing MTV has done since starting. Okay, so I've saved my personal favorite for last, you know, because we've tried making a dating app in real life, we've tried turning out the lights, we've tried changing species, you know, it's not working, okay? The person being there must be the root of the problem, so I say screw it, let's just get to the issue here and don't even bother interacting with anyone. I want to date a woman I can't even see in theory. And that's exactly what Room Raiders by MTV is all about, sort of. I'll let them do the explaining for me.
The girls have no idea KJ is on his way. By catching them off guard, they'll have no time to clean up or hide any of their belongings. To conceal their identity, we've removed all photos and anything that gives away how they look.
Right now, oh my God.
How do you feel? You know, how do you feel after watching that? You feel good? Do I even have to say anything? You know, will that help? Will it fix anything if I do? The psychos did it. It's invisible dating. No one ever sees anyone ever. That's literally the premise. Unironically, it's kind of genius. The basis of this show, from what I can gather, is that they lie to a bunch of women and tell them they're gonna be on a normal dating show. Like, they film their testimonials beforehand and they show them at the beginning and everything.
My name is Natasha. I'm 19 years old. I'm a student and a model as well. I love dressing up. That's one of my favorite things about modeling.
That's great. Now shut up and get in the back of my unmarked van. Like, you'd have to think these girls are actually thinking like, is this real? Like, should I resist? Should I scream?
You're turning my purse with me?
No. I didn't flush my turd or feed my dog. Seriously? Not even the dog? So yeah, to recap, basically our boy KJ here, he goes to these women's houses while they watch him remotely from the back of this van. And even if they did want to escape, they gotta contend with this staring at him from the opposite angle. Okay, you're not getting past the guy with the boom pole. I'm just saying. And yeah,
Every day here is an opportunity to connect with your family and your friends, your neighbors.
Actually doesn't know what they look like. He's just supposed to find out if he likes them based on their house that they didn't even have a chance to clean up or put away their sensitive materials. So just what else I gotta say? Enjoy this.
What's up, girls? My name is KJ, and I'm gonna be picking one of you today for a date.
What's up? He's cute. Oh my God.
However,
Is he though? Is that all it takes? You know, have I been getting? It's because I'm skipping the kidnapping step. That's why I'm not getting the girls. You learn something new every day.
all right, they're giving me some spy tools to help search through your rooms. All right, we got some white gloves here. I'm gonna be checking the entire room for dust. We got a black light here, tongs. Probably be picking some underwear up out of the drawer with these.
Man, my spy kit sucks compared to his. All I got was silenced pistol, fiber wire, heart attack causing nano swarm. This one controls the dolphin with the laser on its head, but honestly, it's like pretty impractical anyway. Shut up! Shut the fuck up, literally! Vicks nasal spray.
We're here in West New York. Seems like a pretty urban neighborhood. She lives right on top of a garage here.
Downsides, she might smell like WD-40. Upsides, she might taste like WD-40. I I mean, the show's been pretty cool so far, but you know what's been lacking? It's been devoid of harassing an innocent Hispanic man working below where she lives. You know, if we can get a little more of that.
Hey, excuse me.
Oh, no.
My man, how you doing?
Perfect. Now it's perfect.
Oh, I don't want to. Do you know the girl upstairs? The girl that lives upstairs? Yeah? Yeah, she's pretty.
Sir, do you need an oil change?
All right, we're here at the first apartment. See a bunch of trophies here. See some maybe softball or baseball. I'm guessing that she's pretty athletic. And we got a closet. We got some clothes.
So do you like her? Like, do you think, like, are you gonna pick her?
Nice. She's got a butt. All right, the house is, you know, not too decorated, so I'm thinking that your bedroom will probably be the same.
No, you're not.
Okay.
So yeah, now he goes through her room, he does some weird shit, he talks to her gerbil, smells her underwear, and basically reveals his absolute genius.
I think we'll start off with a little dust check.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Yeah, quite a bit of dust.
That hamster is fucking filthy.
You would never find that in my room.
I would throw my gerbil in the washing machine, the dishwasher if I'm in a hurry.
What do we have over here? Oh, we have a naked guy. Right.
Oh my.
What the hell is that? Now that is some peak mid-2000s spyware if I've ever seen it. Holy crap. Most people just settled for Bonzi Buddy, but damn, she's just straight up running naked trojandance.exe over here. Don't interrupt him, Kay. He's busy stealing her identity. The dance is just there to distract you while he rifles through your AIM messages.
All right, we're all done here. I'm looking forward to seeing what's in room number 2. My first impression when I first got to the place was that, yeah, it was obviously a little bit different than where I live. When I first walked in, I saw all of the awards, but it's not really my style.
So he finishes with Natasha's house, and now he's headed to Pauline's. God only knows what he'll find there.
Seems like a pretty cool house. It's got some style. Nice, big, comfortable couch.
Oh, they're all Polish magazines.
What is that, Russian? And the phone's ringing.
God.
Hi, how are you? We have Joy on the line. She's calling to confirm a massage appointment for next week. Do you know the family, Joy?
That's with the aunt.
Joy was telling me that they're really nice people. What is Pauline's figure like?
Oh, relatively athletic.
Relatively athletic. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
I use that for my shower.
Hey, thanks, Pauline. I tell you what, hygiene is one of my #1 things.
Smells good.
So after all that, he goes around investigating the olfactory vibrations of her underwear some more, as he is prone to do, and he moves on to the final house.
Looks like a really nice house. Beautiful living room.
Who are you?
Right here.
Andrea, run! There's a man in the house!
Here,
Andrea!
which I think is pretty cool. Wow. This room is awesome. She obviously likes art, and she's got this picture up here. Looks like freaks throwing up gang signs or something, I don't know.
Yeah, but no, in all honesty, I do agree with you. That picture is cool and all, but I prefer Peter Shoots Meg screenshot from ifunny.co. For me personally, yeah, this is the one I'd be putting up in my house. So anyways, KJ finishes up at the last house, and they finally let the girls out of the back of the van so they can find out in this epic conclusion which one of them was picked based on the consistency of the grease on their MacBook's trackpad, or some other factor, we hope.
KJ is about to meet the girls for the first time.
Hello. What are you guys doing?
So this part I absolutely love, because for the entire episode, you know, he was a big man, but now that he's like actually face to face with them, it's a totally different KJ.
Hi. Hello.
I didn't expect there to actually be girls on the end of this. Sorry I smelled your juice.
He's made his choice, and there's no going back.
Okay.
It's so perfect. I can't even joke about it. Just look at his face. He's just like, oh man, like, is this karma? Is this the direct, genuine consequences of my true actions?
It's a lot harder with you guys standing here, but obviously I really have a tough decision to make. But I do have to eliminate one of you right now.
I'm sorry, but we all signed the same contract. Always read the fine print. So he picks Andrea, and I guess she wins? And the other girls just berate him relentlessly on the way out.
I am not a fat ass. You said that I was probably kind of
Stretchy pants.
And you should definitely broaden your horizons a little bit when it comes down to choosing girls.
It was really embarrassing when he found those handcuffs, and then when he was reading the letters from my ex.
All right, your room is definitely clean, but I gotta say, I think I got you beat.
Oh, you think your room is better than my room?
Yeah.
But I really am glad that you picked me.
I give him till they get halfway down the driveway. Okay, it's time to announce our lucky winner. Drum roll, please. It's going to be MILF Manor, because you guys told me you wanted that in here. I looked it up and I cried for 25 minutes straight. I hope you can live with yourselves. I'm not talking about the mommy milkies if the boys are in the back seat. What's wrong with you, you sick fucks?
I just want to confirm it's this kind of thing that makes your inside squirm with horror?
Champions to raid Shadow Legends, a new free. Happy hunting, friends. Guys, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know how this got here. I was smoking a beer with my friends last night. I blacked out, and when I came to, he was there. I just hope my story can serve as maybe like a warning to some of you who are going through like a similar thing. And I just want you to know that at the end of the day, you are not a gnome. I mean alone. Oh, okay, please. I get the idea. You don't have to keep doing that. Let's be honest. We've all been there, making that bad impulsive drunk purchase at 2 a.m. I'm just a real relatable human. Like you, I too have ordered this $2,000 8.5-foot tall garden gnome because I had to make a video this month. But if you think that's bad, wait till you see this wacky just add water inflatable underwear. Hold. That's still just a brick. I was promised an inflatable, just pour some water on underpants, and what I got was a lie. How do I redeem undergarments? How long are we supposed to wait? We'll be back. I genuinely didn't expect that, but we'll be back on this one. So I actually came back like 48 hours later. Forgot this was here, but it's still exactly as it was when we left it. I genuinely at this point just want to see if I get underpants out of this. I'm shocked it's held up. What? What the hell? Privates concealed. I'm not always a hack, but I am one today. That's right, today I'm diving into making some regrettable purchases online. Essentially, I'm going to buy some dumb shit, and you're gonna watch me do it. And you've never, ever seen anything like this before on YouTube. Ever. I'm the first and the last, because I'm gonna copyright strike anyone who copies this idea. Okay, what do we order first? As far as I'm concerned, you gotta start with the yodeling pickle. You can't, it's not something you can really ease into, so let's start with that. All right, buy now, I like that. This is great for impulse buying. Don't even gotta think about it, just buy now! Oh, hey there, Mr. Postman Drone. The special effect that absolutely nothing went wrong with. Of course I'll sign for that. Bye! Don't do anything crazy like almost kill my Krug. again.
Hold it. I got it, I'm holding it.
On that note, let's begin. Here it is. Yodeling pickle activated. I feel like it's that gif from Arrested Development where he looks in the bag and he says, I don't know what I was expecting. Gotta say, could be a little bit more gusto on that. Freaking 4.5 stars from 706 customer reviews. What are the customer reviews? How to calm an Alzheimer's patient. Verified purchase. We bought this for my uncle, my aunt's husband, just in case you needed to know that, as a joke. Every time he had an episode, they've discreetly put this in his pocket, set it off, and he'd totally forget what he was mad about and start laughing at the stupid yodeling pickle. To be fair, forgetting is what he's already good at. So he's like forgetting, and then you get him to forget in the middle of a forget. That's forgetception. Buy your Alzheimer's dad a yodeling pickle. It's not funny. Don't laugh.
Discover La Roche-Posay Anthelios Fluid Lightweight Sunscreen by La Roche-Posay.
Just a pillow, unsuspecting, isn't it? I'm beautiful, and now I can rest on me too. It's time to nap.
You're not that good. I wonder why Jason didn't text you back. Can Porcupig be classified as a monster?
All right, this is one I've been really looking forward to. The original Boyfriend Body Blue Pillow. It's Amazon's choice. Amazon recommends this to you.
Meet the Boyfriend Pillow. You won't find him on a dating site. He's loyal and true.
He won't leave you, like Scott did. Scott is married now happily, and you see his pictures on Facebook regularly of him with his newborn, and it does hurt you, but the body pillow won't leave.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. The Boyfriend Pillow is a perfect snuggle companion.
Nobody ever opens their package up outside, especially if that were the item inside, okay? You're not gonna wanna out yourself to the entire neighborhood.
It's a perfect gag gift that your girlfriends will laugh and fall deep in love with.
That's a gag gift. I'm your girlfriend, and this is my reaction.
Yes!
Okay, so, let me get it. How am I supposed to, is it like this? Wow, is that what, no wonder women are into this. It doesn't feel right, but it feels right. I could genuinely see myself using this, and that's really the problem. No wonder it's Amazon's choice. It's John's choice now. So we've got one more in the pillow line. It's the Live by Care 3D Dog Stuffed Bed Pillow. And it's horrible, and I hate it. Stop! Stop looking! What did you do? Okay, my overall rating for the Boyfriend Pillow. 5 stars. I bought this as a joke, and now I am a true believer, and I blame each and every one of you for this. Giant Gummy Bears Party Python, 8 feet, 26.9 pounds. Now I want to point out, this thing really is heavy. Fucking gummy python. Very big, heavy one. I don't want to take a bite out of it. I feel like it's not right. All right, I'm gonna take a bite out of him. Ready?
But he has a family, John.
I don't care if his family is a snake family. Snake families don't count.
You can't trust snakes.
Can't trust snakes.
Okay.
But what if you could trust this snake? He looks kind of trustworthy. It felt wrong. It felt wrong. It felt immoral. It felt wrong. I didn't like doing it. I didn't like doing it. It's tasty. Believe it or not, that one has a purpose beyond what you might be thinking. This is a face slim exerciser. More accurately, a face slim exerciser, muscle lips, trainer, tightener, face lift slim. It's like a song. It's a face slim exerciser, muscle lips, trainer, tightener, face lift slimmer. Really, what is it meant to do? It's the bright red lip-shaped facial slimmer. Works on the cheeks, chin, and other areas of the face that sag with age. Yeah, that's really gonna de-age me. Finally, they found the solution. Doctors have been looking for the fountain of youth for years. It's been right here. Use the stretcher for 3 minutes per day by simply wrapping the ends of the mask around your ears and placing the mouthpiece between. Yeah, I get it. Okay, I can see the picture. I see where I'm headed. Hi, look. I look like a lady in the picture? The makers recommend you say vowel sounds A-I-O-U out loud over and over again. A-E-I-O-U, 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 over and over again. Okay, let's see what things I can, I'll try to say some words. Okay, so you know I can't say Z. This is actually, it's the one, show the letter. This one, that letter. That's what I can't say. A-E-C-D-E-F-G H-I-J-K-L-N-O-He. He, as in the Irish potato famine, which killed out 1 million people. Q-R-S-T-U-E-W-X, Y, and Z. It's from the United Kingdom, and whoever else done says Z in the world. You call it a zebra? A zebra? Do we call it a fucking zebra? You fucking barbarians? I'm sorry. I had to pop it out to say that I'm sorry.
Also, you know you have them in upside down, right?
I do. It's your boy John here. Also, it's your soon-to-be boy Kev here. Hello. Speak up for yourself, for God's sake.
Hello.
This is Kevin. I bet you're asking yourself, who's Kevin and why? Well, if you look over here, you'll notice we've got some Zorb balls. That's right, Zorb balls. And this is Kevin Zobre. I'm putting Zobre into Zorb. Yeah. You understand? Prove it. Kev, show your ID.
Boom.
I'm probably gonna have to blur most of that. So I am going to challenge Kevin here to the age-old American tradition of Zorb ball gladiatorial combat. Do you accept?
I accept.
And so I assume I don't have to tell you. You already know the next step. We get the shambongs. It's a beer bong for champagne. All right, would you like the Moet and Chandon or the Veuve Click Out? I don't know how the hell you say this, but it's classy. Trust me, it was expensive.
I'll try the Click Out.
Well, at least say it right. Here we go. As is tradition, we must now switch the bong, the shambong, and begin to drink from the all right, girls, it's gonna happen. It's happening. Oh, you know, it's like always way harder than it sounds. Let me get puke. Is this good TV? You guys entertained yet? All right, get in the Zorbo! This is about what I expected. Someone stabilized me. Help! You asshole, who did that? Don't you bullshit. No, nice shot, retard. Did you actually go on me? Did you actually freaking go?
Zobre flying in.
Did it look good at all? Was Kevin's better? Yes. I'm doing it again. Oh my God, this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Sierra Mist, it's a bit like that.
Have fun in there.
How do you guys feel now? I feel like
still drunk.
I feel like I chugged an entire bottle of champagne and ran around in a Zorb ball. Hug it out.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, chill, dude.
Yo.
As is tradition, you hug, and then we are leaving out the part where you used to get with the first guy to get the kidney. If you don't, stay with me. Have 2 kidneys. 2 kidneys. Don't do the American Gladiator Zorb ball race. Okay, but seriously, that gnome did actually cost $2,000, and I'm gonna need to like recoup on that, because first of the month's coming up pretty quick. And you know the best way to sell something for way more than it's worth, don't you? That's right. It's by making it art, baby. That's right. I set up this art gallery here in Midtown Manhattan, and I brought people in from the street, making them think that the artist wasn't a real Estonian guy who draws gnomes. So they've lined up, and hopefully they'll get a false sense of value and buy my gnome for $1 million.
Fee, fi, oh no. This is my home, and what's
going on? What is going on? That's what I'm saying. What say you about my worth?
Certainly not $1 million.
Well, you live in New York. Surely you have that much.
I don't have that much because I live in New York.
Relatable, sister.
Nice bird.
Thank you. His name is Petrie.
Petrie?
Yes, like the dish you came from. Tell me, what was so interesting down there?
They're all interesting.
They are. I gotta be honest, we got 4 gigantic, brilliantly painted gnome works, and you seem to be focused on the lawn gnomes. Not that there's anything wrong with them, I am an 8-foot one.
What are you offering me?
For you?
Yeah, for the $1 million.
You think I thought you were worth $1 million? Are you Art? I mean, maybe to your family.
To my family?
What, adopted, you say? By who?
My adopted mother?
What happened to the original, you know?
The original? She's fine, she's in Texas, we talk. You want me to get her on the phone?
Yeah, please.
Alright, let's see if she'll pick up. Hey, hi. Hi, Mom.
Mother.
I'm in a meeting, sweetheart. Just listen to him for a second.
I just wanted to let you know that your daughter is worth at least $999,999. You know how much I'm worth? No. $1 million. Speaking of, do you have Visa, Amex, MasterCard, Bitcoin, Dogecoin? I don't know what to say, man. Thought it would work. But just seeing how all those people were just treating you like you were just some large gnome not worth $1 million. And even though you've taken over my house and caused me immense financial trouble, all right, I'll say it, okay? You are not just a gnome to me. There's something much more. And I'll say it again.
You are not a gnome. You're 8.5 feet tall. It's quite big for a gnome. They're usually about this small. But you are not a gnome. I bought you for $2,000, which I admit was dumb. But now we're best of friends, and you are not a gnome. Gnome, gnome, $2,000 gnome. No, no, why do they sell this? Who would have bought this unironically?
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Also, we made a commercial for Justin Roiland's new game, Trover Saves the Universe, which you can go click and watch.